unfortunately, I ran into some bad situations that took me out a little bit. Fucking around, fat as fuck, not being able to see your dick. Wondering why she fucking disrespected you. Gotta beat your dick with a whole girlfriend. He kept saying that shit. When I heard the motherfucking comments, now I'm coming from a place where I gotta remind these motherfuckers who the fuck I am.
YouTube, what's the word, man? So we about to hit the gym. Got a leg day today. Got a motherfucking pre-workout right here. And today is probably the first day where I feel super good, dude. Like, when it comes to like my body, like everything's fresh, everything cool. I feel fucking amazing. So hopefully the workout reflects that. I'm gonna be sipping on this pre-workout. Sipping on this pre-workout on the way to the gym. A key tip for y'all, if y'all do take pre-workout, sip your shit on the way to the gym, or like if you live close enough, drink it before you leave. I don't know why you motherfuckers think that is okay to just dry scoop pre-workout for one. First of all, if you dry scooping pre-workout, like, brother, I need you to know something, that all the ingredients in that pre-workout, it only works if you put water, if it's mixed in with water. You need a certain amount of water for those ingredients to actually form and hit your bloodstream, right? It's not hitting your bloodstream with just some fucking dry scoop and a shot of fucking water, right? You need at least like 12 to 16 ounces of water if you're drinking these pre-workouts, right? For it to actually work effectively, right? You might feel the effects of it, but not like you know what I'm saying, drinking with water. Another thing, sip your pre-workout on the way to the gym. Kind of try to have it done at least like 5 to 10 minutes before you get there, because, you know, obviously you're gonna warm up. You're gonna dap motherfuckers up at the gym, like if you know a couple people, right? It's gonna take you a little minute to get situated. Right? And let me see. And the thing is, like, if you dry scoop right when you sit outside the gym, the shit, you're not feeling the full effects of the fucking pre-workout until you mid-workout. What does that mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? What is that gonna do for you? So, little game for y'all, man. I'm sipping this shit. Sipping this motherfucker on the way to the gym. I'm about 20 minutes out right now. And funny story, fellas, like, today I went back to the old place that I work at before. I recently just got a promotion, so I got transferred to a new place. And went back and seen the guys I used to work with. And I told y'all how, you know, I fell off a couple months ago, gained a lot of weight when I was in Austin, right? Super depressed. Hated every day. Couldn't wait to come home. I was eating fucking tacos and Panda Express bowls and just a bunch of bullshit, like, every fucking night, bro. Like, I would get off and I would just lock myself in a hotel and I would just go to sleep. And that was my life for like 3 weeks. You know, I had just gotten an accident where I got rear-ended, completely totaled my car, herniated 4 of my discs, right? I couldn't train. Mentally, I was fucked up. I was pretty, you know what I'm saying? My body didn't feel right. My mind didn't feel right, all while having the stress of work. And I really, really struggled, man. And I put on a lot of weight. And those guys seen me when I was at my peak, right? When I was super in shape. I was ripped as fuck, right? I was in the best headspace. I was, you know what I'm saying, making a good amount of money. I was traveling, right? I looked fucking good. I felt good. I was at this peak, right? And like, it all came crashing down within a couple months. And he seen me, he was like, man, you getting fat, bro. And obviously, fellas, I'm not fat, right? I used to be 260 pounds. Couldn't see, belly hanging over my dick, right? Couldn't fit my clothes. Had to always buy 2X, 3X clothes when I know that shit don't even fit my body because I was just so damn big, right? Obviously, I'm not in that position anymore. But my standards have raised. Like, my standards have, you know, improved, right? It's not about just losing, you know what I'm saying, going from 260 pounds and going through a fat loss journey. It's about attaining an elite and maintaining an elite physique. And I don't have an elite physique right now, right? And I was on my way to an elite physique before, you know, all the wreck and shit happened. I was in very good shape, fellas. Like, I felt good. I was really that. You know what I'm saying? And he seen that. And right, he seen me again. He was like, well, man, you're like, bro, you're getting fat, bro. And at first, I laughed it off, right? Even then, I laughed it off. I was like, you know, it was jokes. You know what I'm saying? I play, you know what I'm saying? The people I used to work with, we play like that, right? So it was nothing personal, right? And then it kind of set in. It kind of set in. I got in the car. I started to drive home. And it set in. And then I realized, like, wow. I'm really, you know what I'm saying? I'm really, my standard, I'm not living up to my standard right now, right? And I'm well on my way, right? You know, I went through a lot of injuries, fellas, where it kept me out the gym, right? I maintained a pretty decent physique, right? But it was nowhere near where I needed it to be, right? And even the other day, fellas, I'll even tell you another story, like, my guy, like my brother Quan, man, we was in the gym, we was filming content, and we was recording, man, and he said in the video, like, man, hey, man, you small, bro.
Small.
Huh?
You look small.
I look small, huh? I know. Right? And it's you know, I'm still getting back in the gym. I lost a little size, fellas. Like, you know, when you're not training for a long period of time, you're not really putting the amount of food in your body that it needs, you know what I'm saying? You tend to downsize a little bit. And I'm very much downsized, fellas. Like, my physique is not up to my standard. But he said, hey, bro, you small. And that was the second time this week, right, that I've gotten that comment, right? And I talk about how you got to use those kind of comments as motivation, use those kind of comments to fire you up, right? And when I was in high school, when I always tell the story about the chick the chick who said she wouldn't date me because my ass was fatter than hers, right? You know what I'm saying? We was in class and she said that shit completely destroyed my confidence. Or I was talking about how when I was in high school, I had man titties and I used to get scooped, right? And I was talking to this chick and one of my friends went up and scooped me, right? And the chick laughed in my face. You know what I'm saying? And instantly got friend zoned, right? I used to hear all these fat jokes, hear all these comment jokes, fat jokes, and hear all this like comedy ass jokes that people like to say. And it set me off, right? And who would you know, man? Like 100 pounds fucking later, right? I have a new physique, but I got new fucking standards, right? And when I heard that shit, right? When I let it sit, when I let it internalize, right? That shit fired me the fuck up, right? Because that was the second time this week a motherfucker commented on my physique, right? And I always tell y'all, they're not talking shit, right? If you don't get to where the fuck you need to be, they're not talking shit if you keep eating like shit. They're not talking shit when you keep skipping workouts, right? And I was down for a little bit, right? I was at the gym for a little bit. I went 100% on my diet for a minute, right? I put on a little weight, right? I downsized a little bit, right? But when they kept saying that shit, when I heard the motherfucking comments, right? And I sat down and I internalized it, that shit started to boil my fucking blood, right? It started to boil my fucking blood. Because now I'm coming from a place where I got to remind these motherfuckers who the fuck I am. I got to remind these motherfuckers who the fuck I am. What the fuck I went through, right? I got to remind these niggas who really fucking do this shit, right? So when I heard that motherfucking comment, I went home, I was sitting down and I was reading and I was and you know, doing a little bit of work,
And I couldn't help but it just kept putting it in my mind. It kept passing. I kept hearing it. And I couldn't wait to go to the fucking gym. Right? And I had lost that spark, fellas. I had lost that spark for the gym. Like, I would still go, because I knew it was good for my health, right? But I lost that fucking spark, right? I lost that hunger, right? Even before, when I was in shape, I lost that motherfucking hunger, right? But now, I'm hungry again. It took those 2 motherfucking comments, man. It took those 2 motherfucking comments, right? And I'm fired the fuck up, right? I'm ready to really get back in that fucking mode, right? There are no more fucking injuries. There is no more fucking holding back. There is no more excuses, right? Because it's time to remind these motherfuckers exactly who the fuck you are, right? I love that they said it. I fucking love that they said it. I'm glad they did, right? Because they woke up a motherfucking dog, right? And I'll be fucking damned if these niggas is right about me, right? Because like I said, fellas, it's not that they talking shit, right? If you don't get to where the fuck you need to be, them niggas was just right. And them niggas ain't right about nothing, right? They ain't right about shit. Right? And what the fuck you gotta figure out is, all these motherfuckers talking shit about you. All these motherfuckers saying you fat. All these fucking chicks who be playing you. Playing in your fucking face. Right? We gotta come to a motherfucking decision and finally be like, holy fuck, I'm sick of this shit. Right? You gotta have some motherfucking pride. Right? People always talk about don't have an ego. No, you should have a fucking ego, right? You should have a fucking ego. You should have a humble ego, right? Always be humble enough to learn, right? But always have enough of an ego to let these motherfuckers know that you still that motherfucking nigga. If you not, you about to start working towards that. So we on the way to the motherfucking gym right now, man. And I wanted to share that story with y'all, man, because it started to make me angry, right? I was starting to get pissed off, not at them, but I started to get pissed off with myself, right? Why? Where did it all go wrong? How did I slip off? Did I really fall off, right? Fuck no, I didn't fall off, right? There's certain things in life that you can't control, but now that I'm in control of it, right? Now that I'm in control of this shit, right? I let these niggas live for too long. The fucking lease is up. Alright? And you gotta start letting these niggas live. You gotta stop letting these niggas live. I always talk about it, fellas. List the hate. Write it down. Remember it. Feel it. And I was feeling that motherfucker today. All them 2 motherfuckers went on my motherfucking list of hate. And one of them, my best motherfucker, that's my dog. Still love him to death, right? But I'm glad he said it. That's why he my dog, because he gonna be honest. Right? Hey, bro, you look small. Oh, we'll see. Oh, I do? Okay. And yeah, fellas, we still on the way to the gym, man, and just wanted to share that story with y'all, man, because shit just didn't sit right with me. And I'm glad it didn't, because it just woke me back up, man. It just woke me the fuck back up. And I'll be motherfucking damn if these motherfuckers is right about me, right? And some of y'all may call it childish. Some of y'all may call it insecure or whatever, right? Right? And if you sitting here, you think I got to where the fuck I needed to be, right? Worrying about what the fuck you think about it or what the fuck anybody else got to think about it, right? Whatever you gotta use, right? Whatever fire you gotta put in yourself to get to where the fuck you need to be, use it. Who fucking cares? As long as you're not harming niggas, trying to fight niggas or putting yourself in a bad position, use it. I don't give a fuck if you think it's childish. I don't give a fuck if you think it's insecure. You know what's insecure? Walking around fat as fuck, not being able to see your dick. Walking around thinking everybody's looking at you. That's insecure. So I'll take that level of insecurity over the one I used to deal with. Happily. But a lot of you niggas don't be insecure enough to begin with. A lot of you niggas just cool with being fat. A lot of you niggas is just cool with skipping the gym. A lot of you niggas is just cool with settling with that bitch that don't like you. Wondering why she fucking disrespecting you. Wondering why you gotta beat your dick with a whole girlfriend. Cause she don't fucking like you. She's not attracted cause you fat as fuck. But you're too busy pointing the fucking finger talking about this and that. But what you're not doing is putting in the fucking work. You gotta get sick and tired, bro. You gotta figure out what's the moment for you, right? And that was the moment for me. I let these niggas live for too fucking long. Too fucking long, right? Unfortunately, I ran into some bad situations that took me out a little bit, right? But it's all good. Cause if I gave these niggas a 2 or 3 or 4 month head start, where I'm not even at my full potential, right? Not able to train, not able to eat like I want to because I'm not training, right? All of those situations. And if I make it out of this, when I make it out of this, when I get back to where the fuck I need to be, I'ma just look at you and be like, brother, what's your excuse? What's your excuse? I had every excuse in the book, every single one. I can roll up in my bed, go to sleep, cry. I have 4 herniated discs. I can't work out anymore. Oh my God, what am I gonna do? What the fuck, right? Every fucking day I woke up the times I couldn't put my fucking socks on, right? My back was fucking hurting. I still had to go to work. Still had to record that video. I was in pain, right? Posting the stories when I didn't feel like posting the stories. Doing the cardio even though I didn't want to do the cardio, but it was the only thing that was keeping me active, right? I still had to do it every single fucking day, right? And now they didn't give me a little breathing room. It's time to shake back, man. You got to figure out what the fuck that is for you, right? What's your shake back moment? What's your sick and tired moment, right? Think about it. Figure it out. What did these motherfuckers say about you that left you pissed, that left you feeling insecure about yourself? Write it down. Take a picture. Fucking remember it and feel it every fucking day. Don't just read it. Feel it. Feel it. Because that's what's gonna get you to the next level. That's what's gonna fuel when you don't feel like it. That's the key, fellas. It's not about motivation. It's not about motivation. It's about reminding yourself of the motherfucking pain, man. If you remind yourself of the motherfucking pain every day, as bad as depressing that sounds, I promise you, and you really feel it, you will look at yourself in the mirror like, how the fuck would I not go to the gym today? How the fuck would I not count my macros today? How the fuck would I not get the fuck up and go to work today when I don't feel like it? Don't you remember what the fuck they said about you, bro? Don't you remember how the fuck they made you feel? That doesn't bother you? And if you still fuck off, that just means it doesn't bother you enough. And that's the bigger issue, right? And it's okay. It's okay to be in the same position. It's okay to always be fat. It's okay to never get in shape. It's okay to never get the chick you want. It's okay to never drive the car you want to drive. It's okay. It's okay, brother. You can be comfortable. You can be comfortable. It's okay. It's okay. You can be comfortable. But a lot of you motherfuckers want better for yourself, but you don't want to run towards the pain of getting what's better for yourself, right? You don't want it bad enough. You say you want it bad enough, but you're not acting like you want it bad enough, right? The cheapest thing in this fucking world is talk, right? Anybody can talk a big game. Anybody can say what the fuck they want with a level of passion, right? But when it's time to shut the fuck up and put the work in, that's when you see what motherfuckers really wanted, right? When you tired and you don't want to go to that motherfucking gym and you sit in your bed and you lay down and you give in to the temptation of being a lazy fuck, right? You didn't really fucking want it. That's the time. That's the time when you gotta act like you want it. When you don't fucking feel like it. It's easy to go when you feel like it. It's easy to go when you had a good day at work. I had a good day at work. I had a smooth day, right? It's easy for me to film this video right now. I'm super motivated. It's easy for me to go in this gym and squat till my motherfucking eyes is bloodshot red, right? It's easy right now, right? I got this sense of motivation, but tomorrow I may not have it. Tomorrow I may have a long day at work. Tomorrow I may be a little bit more tired. Tomorrow my day might not go as planned, right? Am I still gonna go? Am I still gonna come with the same fucking energy even when I don't feel like it? Because it's not even about. A lot of times people say discipline is about doing what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it, regardless of how you feel or not, right? What I've learned over the past couple months, fellas, of me going through this like little hardship I went through, right? Discipline is doing what the fuck you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it, like you want to fucking do it, right? You got to come with the same fucking energy regardless of how you feel. Because if you don't, you're just going to half-ass. You're not going to push yourself, right? And if you're a real trainer, if you really work out, you know that fourth rep, that fifth rep, it means a little something, right? But then you get to 7, then you get to 8, and it get a little harder. And that's when it start burning a little bit, right? And a lot of motherfuckers put the weight down when it start to burn, right? But the real motherfuckers who really grow in the gym, and it's the same thing that applies with motherfuckers who want to lose weight or whatever the fuck they want to do. When you get to that 10th rep, that 11th rep, right? When that shit is screaming at you, but you still got one more, are you going to drop the fucking weight? Are you going to drop the fucking weight? Or are you going to go down again? And you're going to go again until this motherfucking weight bury you. It's either you do or fucking die. It's either you get that motherfucker up or that motherfucker bury you. But you got to get to that motherfucking level, right? You got to go too far to find out how far you can go. I want that motherfucker to bury me before I give in. And a lot of you niggas stopping at rep 7 when it starts to hurt a little bit. When you start to feel a little pain, a little burn. When you niggas really need to be stopping at rep 15 when you had 12, when you were supposed to do 12. That separates the motherfuckers, right? That separates good from great, from unstoppable, right? It's the beyond that 12th rep. You always talk about beyond failure. When you talk about people who go to the gym, what do they talk about? You got to push yourself beyond failure. To failure or beyond. For me, to failure is not enough. I want beyond failure. I want to feel as much pain as possible. Because the more I'm able to endure that kind of pain, I can endure anything else in life. The gym is the foundation, fellas. If you can endure the pain of doing a set of squats until you fucking black out, until you're lightheaded, you woozy, right? And you start to smile after like a sick fuck, right? That's when you know these motherfuckers can't handle what the fuck you got going on. right? That's when you know. But fellas, we about to pull up at the motherfucking gym, man. I ain't even finished my pre-workout because I was cooking a little bit. But we're gonna get it in. We got 70 something days left in 2025, man. I hope you're not waiting to lock the fuck in, brother. I hope you're not waiting to lock the fuck in on what the fuck you're trying to become. You need to be starting now, right? And if you want to learn how to get to that 12th rep, that 13th rep, right? You want to push yourself beyond failure, not just in the gym, right? With your physique. I want you to book that link in the motherfucking description to see if you'll be a great fit, brother. But if you're not really ready to work, please don't book the fucking call. Because this is not the place for you, brother. All right? I'll tell you that. It's not the fucking place for you. But that's the video for today, man. I'll catch y'all boys on the next one.